honorable members who protested with placards here, I want to ask, did they write letters to their own finance ministers to say, hey, what are you doing? Why did you not take this up in GST Council? Much before I go to Delhi and scream about it, I want you as a representative of my party running this government in this state to make sure that the GST Council will only take a decision which we want. What stopped any one of them to do that there? To just make sure an opportunity which came by their side because some minister wrote a letter and somebody who was a part of the delegation who, without the permission of the minister, put it out in public domain. And then, with due respects, everybody comes in, inclusive of some chief ministers, to say, oh yeah, I am also supporting that. You should now withdraw it to the finance minister, who's a chair there, all right, but part of the GST Council. I wish individual states, chief ministers or members of parliament write to their respective finance minister and say, go now. Make sure the next GST Council meeting takes this up. No, they didn't do this. हिंदी में जो बोलते हैं, राजनीतिक रोटी सेकने के लिए इधर खड़े हो जाओ और वो निर्मला सीतारामन, वो मोदी जी, ये क्या तरीका है? मिडिल क्लास उनके हेल्थ प्रीमियम के ऊपर अब जीएसटी कलेक्ट कर रही हो and ऊपर से 25,000 crores. Then, with your permission, I'll hear all of them once I finish this.
Okay.
आधा अधूरा नहीं चाहिए. I'll seek your permission, sir. Sir,
if not all, those who are willing to make contribution. Otherwise, you have to hear all of them.
I leave it to you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, then there was this whole report which was based on some kind of a parliament reply or RTI or whatever, which got carried in a newspaper also. 24,529 crores have been collected. GST was collected on medical insurance. 24,000. The center pocketed it, was the headline of that news.
24,000?
24,529 crores were collected as medical insurance premium. And this is pocketed by the center. Even today, honorable members, when they spoke, they said, this is daylight robbery. I heard 3 honorable members say, daylight robbery. I want, with due respects, to submit, sir. We may agree with a particular taxation. We may agree with a particular rate in a particular taxation which has been on a particular item, or we may not agree. But that is a constitutional body, as much as the parliament here. They have, in their wisdom, taken a call. We may agree, we may not agree, we may go and say, no, this is wrong, we will reconsider. But to call it daylight robbery, sir, in which their own finance ministers are sitting, sir, and with their signature it has been cleared, sir. Daylight robbery, constitutionally formed GST Council में daylight robbery हो रही है, sir. और वो बात इस सदन में बोला जा रहा है. I'm sorry, we need to look at what is going on. Sir, 24,529 crores have been collected. All right. 50% goes straight away to the states. The rest 50% comes to us. And the rest 50% may say, again 41% goes to the states. So, if I have to bring it down simplistically, if 100 rupees is collected, first 50 rupees goes off to the states. Mera hissa another 50%. Usme se be 41% is given, meaning some 21 rupees 09, whatever, let us say, round it to 21 only, if not 22. 50 plus 21, 71 rupees आपके हाथ में रखे हुए, इधर बात कर रही हो, मोदी, सेंटर, 24,000 ले लिया आपने, medical insurance. Let us have some. I don't know if I'm using the right word. सबर रखें, right? थोड़ा सबर रखें जी, अध्ययन करो जी, उसके बाद का बात करो जी, मैं जवाब देती हूँ. अरे आकाश में से उड़ा दे नंबर. और जीएसटी का एलोकेशन किस तरीके से होता है, इसको समझना चाहिए. सीधा इधर आपके ही फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर को बाईपास करते हुए पूरा पार्लियामेंट के ऊपर हमला. पार्लियामेंट कैन नॉट बाईपास जीएसटी काउंसिल एंड से अच्छा. They also, then some people come saying, bring in this finance bill an amendment that this 18% will be brought down. Constitutional impropriety. There is a GST council. उनका निर्णय करने वाले उस सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर आप इधर करने के लिए आ रहे हो भाई. प्लीज थोड़ा प्रोसेस समझ लें. Sir, and I'll humbly submit, sir, not only are the finance ministers of every state is sitting to take the final call on every rate which is determined on items, there is a fitment committee which looks into these things much before it comes to the council, before the ministers. The fitment committee is not made up of anybody which we choose. They are officers. It's full of officers. But every state is represented in one way or the other, sometimes some states, some others. This time, the current fitment committee in the GST Council has members from several states and particularly from West Bengal, from Tamil Nadu, from Karnataka. They're all there in it. Fitment committee which decides on the matter of tax rates, before it comes to the GST Council, wherein again ministers are seated. So, if I've named 3 states, it's not as if I'm ignoring the others. I'll give you the example. Current representation in the current fitment committee has Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Bihar, Haryana, UP, MP, and West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka.
Okay, they are
so it is not as if it is only some states and some others. And this fitment committee, for all you know, was constituted much before the election results came of the states. That continues. We don't disrupt it. Sometimes it changes, sometimes it doesn't. So the fitment committee consisting of officers are there where every state, most states get represented. In another committee, somebody else, some other states will come in.
இதுபோன்று முக்கிய நிகழ்வுகள், அரசியல் தகவல்களை ஆழமாகவும் மாறுபட்ட கோணத்திலும் அறிந்து கொள்ள மறக்காமல் உங்கள் IND தமிழ் 24/7 பக்கத்தை பின்பற்றிக் கொள்ளவும். உங்கள் ஒவ்வொரு ஆதரவும் இதுபோன்று பல நிகழ்வுகளின் பின்னணியை அறிய உதவும்.